Welcome to the craft room. Apologizing in advance for this half lighting situation, but it's really important I stand in front of this wall because guess what? We are putting up an art wall today, and I'm also going to give you a tour of all of the art and frames that I have collected that are not currently up on my walls. This has been a long time in the process of what I've collected. Obviously, I'm not going to use it all up here because it is so much, but I'm a fan of an art wall, okay? I've been putting up art walls since COVID when I was 18. So I love them. They're really fun, and I also have a real loosey-goosey structure. I don't really measure usually, but today I'm going to use my craft table because it already has a grid on it of measuring, so I think this is going to be my best art wall yet, so I'm really pumped, really excited. I do already know that I have, let me show it to you. So usually when doing these art walls, I like to pick like a big statement piece that I kind of format the rest of the art wall around, and I have this really cool Turkish towel that I would like to use as a tapestry over here behind this chair. So that's what I'm gonna hang up first, and then we're gonna get to the rest. I'm so excited, honestly, because I have so my other art wall is a lot of prints from museums, because did you know when a piece of art is over 100 years old, it's out of copyright, you can print it, you can download it, print it. So there's a website, and I don't remember what it's called, so I'm gonna try to find it, put it in the comment or in the description. But it basically, like, you upload the piece of art and then it tells you what dimensions to print it, so it's going to be the highest quality. So basically, usually I just go through museums, galleries, and find things that I really like, but a lot of these prints are from small businesses, cute little shops I really liked. I do have a couple pieces of original art, but, well, I have one piece of original art. I think just one, maybe two. But I don't like the frame it's in, and it's a tiny little canvas. So I'll show you what we're working with, okay? So first I'm gonna hang up this one, and then I'll show you what we got. I'm so excited! Okay, wow, there's so much here. Also, I need to tell you, basically thrifted all of these frames. So all of this did not cost me a ton. And some of the frames, like, somebody else thrifted and then sold me, but really very inexpensive. And also looking through this, I hate to tell you, I don't remember where I got most of this. I remember where I got it, but I don't remember what brand it's from or what artist it's from. So, apologies. And also I would look it up, but my time on Instagram is out for the day. And my husband's not home to type in the password, which sounds terrible out of context. I asked him to put parental controls on my phone. Anyway, okay, let's go through first a couple prints that I do know where I got. So I am in a couple snail mail clubs. These two prints are from Miss Bird Boys, and then this one, it's called like the Baker's Dozen Print Club, I think. So those are cute. I got this from a cute little small business also. Little Goose. This one specifically probably will save for a nursery one day, but I just thought it was so cute. Okay, these are more from Miss Bird Boy. And then this one, okay, I hope they have it on. Okay, this is from Painted by Kelsey Jane. I went to a cute little fall market event at a little farm, and they were doing these there, and so you sent them a picture, they painted it for you. So freaking cute. It's of me and my husband, if you couldn't tell. This is from the color Amber. I love her stuff so much. If you want, like, this is also from the color Amber, and this also from the color Amber. I really like that she has like Christian stuff, but also just like regular schmegular art. Okay, and then this one I printed from a museum. And then, okay, this one pairs with this one because we got these from a cute artist in Boston when we were there not this past fall before. So that's really fun. I got this from, I think it's called Haven Market or Haven House. It's a new cute shop in the Mill Creek area. So cute. And then these ones, okay, these are from Coco Shalom. And I'll show you them individually. How cute, because I was thinking of putting some art in our our entry is straight into our living room, but there's a cute little table we have, like a side table. For the kitchen, of course, because guess what? I don't have an art wall in my kitchen. I technically do have, I have like a cutting board wall, and then this just reminded me of me, my mom, and my oldest younger sister. So cute. I actually did get that to put in my mom's room, so that won't be in the running. This is one, okay, let me see if the artist is on the back of this one. Oh, this is from On a Whim, a cute photographer that sells her prints. Got this at a little market I went to in Salt Lake. Okay, these two printed from a museum. This is just cute little frame. Okay, this piece of art I think is potentially original. Oh, the artist doesn't have her name on the back of here. Isn't that cute? I love it. Love the colors. I really hope that these are focusing in on the actual art and not on me. And then this is from an artist named Donna Penrod from Spring City, Utah. This was my first ever piece of original art purchased. This is the one that I'm like, I don't like that frame, but it's like a little canvas, so I don't know what to do. Got this plate from Jolly's in Salt Lake on sale. This picture I bought a lot of years ago for an art wall I did when I still lived at home. It's just a cool street in Japan, which I really liked. This one, for sure from Target, but I thought it was cool, matched the vibe, pretty moody, which I like. This one, also from Target. Jeez, these are kind of dirty. Oh, it's because I had this in my kitchen last. That one, cute. I don't really buy decor at Target anymore, but I do sometimes buy art. Okay, frame I thrifted. Okay, that's most of the prints that are out of a frame, but I do still, okay, first of all, got this at Jolly's also. Cute little ceramic lettuce. I think this is cabbage or lettuce. It says cabbage. Anyway, it's a vase, so cute to put flowers in. I also from Jolly's got this basket that I thought would be fun to hang on the wall as well, but I just can't decide if it's too big because at first I'm storing yarn in it. I got too much yarn for this, so I'm like, I don't know what I would put in it for the craft room specifically, but it's just sitting there right now and it's so cute. So that's a ponder. We got a ponder on that one. And then we next have, okay, the print's not the right size, but printed that from a museum. The frame is nice and heavy. A lot of these frames too, unfortunately, don't have something to hang them on the wall, so that's why they're in this basket. But I did finagle a couple of them to like kind of get it to hang. Thrifted these with these cute little prints in them of little horses. My sister-in-law rides horses, so maybe I'll take those out and give them to her. Printed this one from a gallery. These are a couple little like wooden, I have a few of these wooden little things. I thought I liked them, but I didn't like them when I put them up. These are very like, you can tell the prints that I've shown you previously are going to deviate a little bit from the style in these. These are very like vintage European like art from a museum, and this stuff is kind of like fun, cutesy, crafty. And I'm going for fun, cutesy, crafty in here. But these are stinking cute, and so maybe I could put these up. And I'm pretty sure these are Currier and Ives, so that is dope. Okay, this one is so stunning. Also, I'm going to tell you this before we get in, because you might notice. My favorite way to make this look like real art is to take the glass out of the frame. So, this one I really, really love so much. Okay, these next two also printed from all my galleries. This one, once again, printed from a museum. And guess what? I'm not gonna know what any of these pieces of art are called for you to go look them up, but maybe you can put a reverse Google image search in. Okay, these are cute little frames that came with the pictures inside them, which realizing now are literally the same picture, and this one's too small. But anyway, these frames were what I was in it for because they're so pretty. But again, don't hang up. Well, this one does hang up on the wall. That's good to know. This one doesn't hang up on the wall. This one is a print of Italy, which, crazy enough, well, this isn't that nuts, but I have a picture that I took that looks really similar to this of the Amalfi Coast also, because my husband lived in the Amalfi Coast or lived in Italy all over, and we went and visited. So full circle, kind of cool. Had that hanging in my wall when I lived at home still. My friend drew that and painted it, but isn't it pretty? And then my other friend gave it to me. So love that one, really pretty. What the heck is on this frame? That's also why I like to take the glass off. I feel like it gets so dirty so easily. Okay, we've got an empty frame, a couple empty frames, I think. This one does hang on the wall, so I'll probably put this one back in here. I just love these little metallic old frames. And then I've got a couple of canvases that I had printed, and these are art from galleries I downloaded. Those are kind of fun. I wish it was easier to frame canvas and cheaper, because I would love to frame those, but as of right now, I don't want to pay for it. Okay, and then thrifted this frame, thrifted this frame. This frame looks new. I think it is new. Anyway, I think I bought that new. Why did I buy it? Oh no, it's thrifted. Anyway, okay, that's the art haul. So now what I'm gonna do is, what am I gonna do? I don't know. I think I'm gonna look through my Pinterest at some inspo, color-wise, and then I think I'm gonna lay out the prints first and then hope I have a frame that fits them. I'm realizing now I don't have as many frames as I thought I did, but I also can pilfer from the art wall outside in the living room, because I want to redo that anyway once the Christmas tree comes down, because guess what? My Christmas still up, not coming down anytime soon. So I'm thinking I'll probably pilfer a little bit from there if I need to, because I have a lot of frames out there. And I do want to change out a piece of art on, okay, so there's like a fun whimsical art wall in the living room, and also in the living room behind our TV, another art wall that's a bit more structured. There's one that just feels really out of place. It's a bit too brightly colored. We got it in Boston. I'll insert a picture. But it just feels really out of place. So I'm thinking of changing that out, but I don't know what for. All of the other ones are kind of like European travel related. So I'm thinking maybe that one I showed you that has Stonehenge in the background. I don't know, we'll see. So I'm gonna peruse Pinterest for a minute, and I'll meet you back once I'm done. All right, after laying everything out and looking at my Pinterest board, I realized we're lacking a little color. So what I'm gonna do is paint this frame, because it's just a basic wood frame. I'm gonna paint that, and then as I find the prints that I'm liking, I am considering making a photo mat and then painting the mat, because looking at my Pinterest, it's bright. It is loud colors, and all these frames are gold or brown. So okay, so we need some color, so I'm going to hit this with some primer, just because there are a couple little dents and dings in the wood, and I just want it to be blank slate. And then I'm either going to, I have some paint markers. I'm not good at drawing enough for it to be like cute folksy little things on there, but I also have some paint samples from some painting I was doing. So I'm gonna look at both, see what is feeling fun after I prime this, and I might be coming back to you tomorrow, or it's gonna be kind of dark. Because I have something at 5 and then gotta make dinner and stuff. So anyway, might be seeing you tomorrow after I prime this, but maybe I can crank out some more with the help of a blow dryer. So we will see. about I show you my favorite trick? We're gonna take some toothpaste, take the back of the frame, then we're gonna dab the toothpaste on it. Just a little bit. Then I like to push it on the wall, and now we see where that toothpaste is. And that is where we hammer our nail in. Okay, it turned out so well. I'm also realizing that everything except for that is from a small artist or small business, which makes me really happy. And it looks really clean. I feel like my other art wall feels a bit cluttered, and this one just feels lovely. And the tapestry pulled things together. Like, my knitting corner just feels extra cozy now, so I'm really excited. Thank you for joining me. This was really fun. Go make your space feel good, because we are renting, and so many people when they're renting don't cultivate a space that feels nice to be in. Like, it feels temporary, but no matter how long you're somewhere, you want to enjoy it. You want it to feel cozy. So go make your space a little more cozy today.